A positive focus equals a fulfilling life. I'm Brian Withers, empowerment coach, trainer, and author. Well, if you've been watching my videos, you know I talk about the creative process, and I really talk about it for two reasons. It's in the big picture, it's not overly important in terms of our daily life, but what is important about it is that when you understand it, number one, it's just nice to know how life works so that you have that confidence that this is a universe of love and light set up for thriving human life. It's just nice to know that for sure. And the second thing is, in knowing it, you know that in order to have that thriving life that you came for, it's all about the way you use your conscious thinking mind through the day. So once you have those two things realized, then you really don't have to think about the creative process anymore. You know all the elements, you know the cycle, you know how it all works. From now on, after you realize that, then it's about focusing, learning to focus your conscious thinking positive mind. Because a positive focused mind is the key. It's the key to the thriving life. And as you're there, you're offering high vibration energy to the law of attraction. And the law of attraction is hooking you up with the details of the path that leads you and bring you along to all the things that you want. So you're basically opening the door, and all of these things that you want, they all flow effortlessly into your life. And part of that effortless flow is you taking inspired action. And inspired action is good feeling action. It's synchronized action. It's joyful action. It's just action that feels good. It's not forced. It's not make it happen. It's not struggling and strain. It's action that's very comfortable and interesting and fun. And the creative process and the entire universe is all about that, joyous expansion. So the key to the good life that you want is right here in your conscious thinking mind. And your willingness to learn and to train your mind to positive feeling thoughts through the day so that you're streaming high vibration energy. So when you link the thoughts together, positive feeling thoughts, you're creating momentum, and it's the momentum that is the high vibration signal that the law of attraction is receiving. So positive thoughts, positive feeling thoughts, I should say, emotion, positive emotion, is what you want to be dominantly in your day. Now, that doesn't mean that you never have a negative emotion and you never have a negative feeling thought. You do, and you're going to, and you're always going to. It's just part of what happens in the contrast of life and the way we think about things. We can have moments where we're out of alignment. And so then negative emotion comes and you say, thank you. Thank you, negative emotion. You reminded me that I'm thinking thoughts that are not in agreement with who I am, why I came here, how life works. It's all set up to work out for me and the things that I want. So let me look at those thoughts and let me get them turned around so that they are in alignment. So you may do that any number of times in the day, and I talk about this negative to positive transition. I call it the deconstruction, reconstruction process. So you can start out with, thank you, negative emotion. And then you can follow it up with, oh, that means that thought is not true or accurate, you could say. And then you say, well, why is it not true or accurate? And then you put it up against the creative process, and very quickly you can see that it's false. And so then you bring in the replacement thoughts that do agree with the creative process and in the context of the subject or topic that you're thinking about, and then you're back to a positive emotion. So you can do that very quickly in under a minute as you practice it and get good at it. For the first little while, it could be a little longer. But like anything, the more you practice it and do it, then it's going to become more fluent and easy for you. So this is the key to life right here, the key to the thriving life that you came for. It's in your conscious mind. So let's look at the thoughts that come to our mind every day. These are thoughts that come to our mind, and we want to make sure that any of the thoughts related to any of these things feel good. And if they don't, then it's our job to show why the thought we're having about that thing is inaccurate and bring in the thoughts that are accurate to get ourselves back in alignment, back into a high vibration, positive emotion on that topic. So these topics are pretty much going to enter your mind almost every day, really. So your body and your well-being, thoughts of others, thoughts of a job or business, thoughts of your dreams and desires, thoughts of yourself, thoughts of life, how life works, which I'm talking about here, how life works, the creative process, or how life, or how we grow up thinking life works, which will always result in negative emotion because so much of that was faulty. So we can turn that around now with the creative process. Thoughts about your past, thoughts about your material possessions, and thoughts about money. Those are thoughts that almost all of us have most days. They're pretty regular kinds of thoughts that come about. And when they do, you want to make sure they feel good. And if they don't feel good, meaning you're having a negative emotion about them, then again you say, thank you, negative emotion. And what is the thought that I'm thinking here about this thing? And it's not true. Like, for example, you go to your job, let's say, and then you may have a thought, well, I'm stuck here. I'd like to have a different job or a promotion or something different about my job. But you think, oh, I'm stuck here. And that's going to be a negative emotion. It's going to be powerless or disappointment. There's going to be a negative emotion in there. So you say, thank you, negative emotion. That thought is not accurate. It's not in alignment with what's really going on. And it surely is not, because what's going on when you do not like something, we know that's contrast. And contrast comes with expansion. So that means the moment you don't like something, the new preferred version of it is ready for you to receive. So you absolutely are not stuck. You actually have the new job or new job position available to you right now to start receiving. So we know those thoughts of being stuck are completely false. And so then once we bring in the natural perspective of what's really happening, then we appreciate the job that we have for the clarity that it brought to us and other positive aspects about it. And we feel the joy of the new job on the way, that we can begin receiving the path today, right now, today. So you see how quickly you can turn a negative feeling thought about something into a positive. And you can do this on every topic, every subject, all day long, every day. And you want to get good at it. Why? Because it's the key to your thriving life. Right there. That's how you live your thriving life. You use your powerful, conscious thinking mind in a positive feeling way all through your day on all matters. And you're going to find your life starts to turn in that direction, and it will keep going and building, and you'll be in that life of high vibration. So that's the message for today. And check yourself out in all these areas that I talked about. Are you got all of those in good thinking, positive feeling shape, so that when you think about them, that it feels good? Because if you want that thriving life you came for, that's the key to it. So you can use this video, do a self-check, and wherever you find you're not up to level on positive consistency on a topic in your life, then you want to clean that up so that you have more opening of this door to vibrational reality to receive all these things that you want. The only reason you never have, or don't have, I should say, things that you want, or you don't feel like they're on the way, maybe if you feel like they're on the way, you're trending, that's great. But if you feel like they're not coming, it's only because you're not taking charge of your thinking mind to have it in this positive feeling place. Okay, so I'll leave it there for today. Thanks for listening in. If you have any comments, leave them on the post, and enjoy your day.